Hey folks, it's Patriot Nurse, and in today's segment I wanted to discuss with you QE3, quantitative easing. This is a little bit off of the beaten path. I don't normally delve into economics, nor do I normally delve into anything politically charged for the most part. Typically I tend to stay in the medical realm of things. However, with the advent of QE3, or quantitative easing 3, the Fed's third attempt at printing money, I felt like this was a decent discussion to have tonight. Just to give you a little bit of brief background on my prepping philosophy up until quite recently. I think it's fair to say that we all know that the United States is in a descent. We are not getting better. Things are not getting better for our country. They're probably not going to be getting better. The question has been, how rapid will be our descent? And up until, I guess it was last Friday, when the Fed announced QE3 in the midst of all of the Arab storm that was going on, it just completely skirted the notice, it seemed, of much of the country. That got me thinking. I really did not expect that. I think to a degree I expected it to come at some point, but not so soon. And I think if we are wise, that it will elicit a certain response from us. One, to be more diligent with our prep work. The thing with quantitative easing, and I am by no means an economist, and there are plenty of people who can speak more eloquently and more intelligently on the subject matter than I, but there are a lot of you who value my opinion, and so I wanted to give it to you on this issue. With QE3, you're looking at our value, the value of our dollar dropping. Our paper money is worth less. Because of that, many different things can happen, one of which is that commodity prices go up. Things that are staples in our life become more expensive. Gas, food, medicine, medical supplies, all of these things become more expensive and typically harder to come by. I don't know how fast this is going to happen, but I feel very certain that it is going to. So we need to ask ourselves in the midst of all this, what is my goal? What is my goal with prepping? Because yes, QE3 is very disheartening. It is very, very, very telling of what is coming for us economically. But we need to have a vision as to where we are going. There seems to be this very frenzied, multi-spectrum type of attack that a lot of people try to approach prepping with. It's, I don't know what to do, so I'm just going to do everything as fast as I can without having a goal in mind. What is my end game here? And I think when we ask ourselves that, for me, the answer has been, okay, how do I keep my standard of living? How do I keep the relative comfort, ease of my life, and enjoyment of my life at a good space in difficult times? So when I think about the effect that quantitative easing can have on us, I think we need to consider how it's going to affect our budgets. For me, I'm going to continue adding to my food storage. I'm going to continue doing the beans, bullets, and Band-Aids. See my other videos for that. But I think we're really doing ourselves a disservice if we don't really look at our skill sets here. I will see a lot of people online who will say, I've spent X number of dollars on a surgical kit, and they have no idea what they're going to use that for. Folks, I can guarantee you, if you only had $250, there are a lot better things to spend it on than just a surgical kit. You need to be looking at your skill sets. You need to be looking at most likely anticipated scenarios. What are the things you're going to need in there? But really, folks, I think if we're honest with ourselves, we do not put near enough attention and allocation budget-wise towards skill sets within our prep work. So this is not just shameless self-promotion. Yes, I think my classes are good, and I think you should come to my classes mainly because they're a good product and I do a good job with them, and I'm not charging a useless fee. But I would also encourage you to go seek out firearms training. Go just seek out classes and ways to educate yourself so that you have more tools in your mental toolbox whenever things start to come down. Those tools in your mental toolbox are going to help you keep that standard of living. You're going to have more options in your mind of, okay, this problem has arisen, but now I know how to attack it this way and this way and this way and this way. So QE3, we need to be more diligent with our prep work, but we also need to sow into our skill sets. We need to sow into that field, and skill sets tend to reap a very good harvest, a heck of a lot better than just a bunch of supplies with no knowledge based on how to use them. So with that being said, I do want to encourage you guys to come out to the Patriot Nurse class, the Medical Prep 101. will be in Knoxville, will be December 9th, Sunday, December 9th. But in November, I will be having one in Lexington, Kentucky. That's November 18th, Sunday, November 18th in Lexington, Kentucky. And I want to encourage you guys to go ahead and make your way on over to the website, www.thepatriotnurse.com, to sign up for classes today. If you're kind of twiddling your thumbs and thinking, Lexington is 4 hours away, she may be coming somewhere closer. No, the closest place that I'm going to be within probably the next year to Lexington, Kentucky will be Indianapolis. So Indianapolis and Knoxville are the closest places to Lexington, Kentucky. So if you're sitting on the fence, go ahead and sign up, because I'm not going to get any closer to you. So I hope it's been helpful for you today, and for now, let's Patriot Nurse sign off, and I'll see y'all later.